I wanted to put on Arcadia because it's my favourite play in the world. It's set in two different times. In 1812, everyone's having affairs, and Thomasina, this 13-year-old, is discovering new things that contradict Newton, and she's making all these mathematical discoveries and telling them to her tutor. In the modern day, in the same house, but 200 years later, in the same room and everything, researchers are trying to work out what was happening back then, and they're getting it wrong. And the relationships in the modern day kind of contradict, but also parallel the ones that happened in the past, and all this happens on stage at the same time.
It's just a great play with like loads of great male and female roles, and so you can obviously get a lot of people involved. It's a big cast as well.
I'm playing the character of Bernard in Arcadia, who is an English Don. And I mean, there's not really a villain of the piece, but he's certainly the nastiest character in the play. He's not a very nice guy. He's very arrogant, he's very self-assured, he thinks he's the cleverest person he's ever met.
But watching it in rehearsals, I've grown such a fondness for all the characters because all the actors are so extraordinary. So they've all brought so much to all the roles. It's been an absolute dream because the actors, they're all so good, they're so talented that I don't have to work very hard with them. They just make every rehearsal a joy to be in.
Being in it, it's very funny. The whole thing is very fast-paced, very quick-witted. A bit silly at points, but in like sort of a good way, yeah, enjoyable way. Tom Stoppart's he's a very clever writer. He's very good at sort of yeah, he's very funny, and hopefully we can sort of bring that across in the performance.
Infinity is a really special drama society because obviously everything it does is for charity. This year they're doing it for the VIP treatment for children with cancer at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital.
I think the best thing about being president is just organising loads of like fundraisers and obviously seeing what plays we can do that will obviously make as much money we can for the charity.
Witty, intellectual and quite fast-paced.
Fire.
Arcadia is going to be performed in the Amos room at the end of week 8, so the 21st, 22nd and 23rd of November. You can get tickets, we'll make an event on Facebook, so just post on there or tell any one of us and we'll take your money and sign you up for a ticket.